follow me. Don't follow me. Oh, is that white woman?
Hey son, let me hear your rap.
My name's Money.
Uh-huh.
I get all the honey.
Uh-huh.
Don't try to play me like a little dummy.
Damn,
That was India Kinamore, a 26 years old, 9 months pregnant, absolutely over being uncomfortable and counting down the hours to the moment she would finally hold her son. And on March 4th, 2023, the morning she was supposed to go to the hospital to be induced, she was found shot dead in her bed. Her baby did not survive either, and the man prosecutors say arranged all of it had already asked his boss for time off to mourn her. But before we get into that, let's go back to where it all began.
Hey guys, let's do a pregnancy bump update. So I am now, get this fucking baby out of me, weeks along. The baby is the size of a fucking whale and what sounds like at least 5 painful stitches. My main symptom is bitch.
India Nicole Kinamore was born on May 12, 1996 in Cincinnati, Ohio, and grew up in the Coleraine Township area of Hamilton County. She attended Coleraine High School and later enrolled at Bowling Green State University. Everyone who knows her says the same things. She was already a mother to a 6-year-old boy when she became pregnant again. Her mother, Terry Kinamore, has described India as someone who was genuinely thrilled about expanding her family and had no interest in ending the pregnancy regardless of what anyone said. According to people close to the family, the baby's name was going to be Kyron. The man in her life was 30-year-old Kayvon Warren. They had been together for a couple of years, sharing a home at 2369 Hidden Meadows Drive in Coleraine Township.
A bitch feeling the way about me, but you want a phone hoe? Get off the phone and get in the field. Get your lick back, bitch. Get the troops, round them up. Let's start a war.
Ask my friends what's my red flag.
He was the father of her 6-year-old son, and now the father of the baby she was about to deliver. From what India's mother could see, he seemed like a decent man. But behind what Terry saw, Warren was in serious trouble. Prosecutors say he was on the verge of losing his home due to financial difficulties. He was drowning financially, and on top of that, he was reportedly trying to rekindle a relationship with an ex-girlfriend at the same time India was carrying his child. The pregnancy, in his mind, had become a problem. He did not want another child or any extra financial responsibility, the permanence of it, or the way it would tie him to a life he was apparently trying to exit.
See, I was about to sit down with one nigga, but then I got my hair done. I was like, fuck that. These niggas need me. I'm that bitch, period.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going no fucking where.
Fuck you and your family, bitch.
So he pressured India to terminate the pregnancy. She refused because it was too far along for any legal or medical option to be available in Ohio at that point, and more than that, she wanted her son. Court documents filed in October 2025, the Bill of Particulars, explicitly state that India was carrying Warren's baby, a baby he did not want. When India said no and there was nothing left to argue, something in Warren shifted from frustration to something far more calculated. According to prosecutors, he did not walk away. He did not take responsibility and try to handle it like an adult. He started making a plan.
Wherever there's a pool table, bitch, I can find you. My cousin been in here since the party started, ain't it?
Who else something to say? Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Exactly. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
That plan involved 2 other people, his 20-year-old cousin, Robert Irvin, and Irvin's 22-year-old half-brother, Lamar Morris Suggs. Prosecutors say the 3 men used a group chat to coordinate what they were going to do. Suggs would be the shooter, Irvin would drive, Warren would be the one who opened the door, and the whole thing would be staged to look like a robbery. And then, in the days before India was scheduled to give birth, Warren went to his employer and requested bereavement leave. This was not after she died, before she died.
Hello.
Man, I think me and you need some space, man.
Space? What you mean, like space or space?
Space as in separate.
Okay, well, you can go in the living room and I go in the other room. What you talking about?
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about seeing
Crazy.
other people. Like, meet other people.
Okay, then you want to meet other people?
Yup.
You want to meet other people?
Yup.
Okay, I tell you what then. You can meet God, and I'm going to go meet the judge. Them the only doggone people you going to meet. Stop here with me. You with me until you die, okay?
He was pre-scheduling his grief and was already accounting for the time he would need to publicly mourn the woman he was planning to have killed. The night of March 3rd, going into the early hours of March 4th, 2023, India Kinamore was asleep in her bedroom and a few hours from getting ready to head to the hospital for her scheduled induction. Her 6-year-old son was in the house with Warren. Based on what investigators put together from phone records and location data, Suggs and Irvin were in a nearby neighborhood, waiting. Warren had been in contact with them through the night. At some point, he came home, got into bed next to India, and gave them the signal.
I ain't got no leash, but put this around your neck since you want to be a dog so bad. So I can walk you. And yeah, give me that card. Thank you. No, the other one. The black one. Yeah.
So I wanted fried pickles as a snack today. I got the flour, the pickles, the little seasonings that I use, which is onion powder, Italian, kicking chicken, garlic powder, Old Bay. Here are the pickles, and you just draining them and patting them dry. I also added ranch seasoning to the batter. Here's the flour, the seasonings, and I added water. Dumped my little pickles in there, flipped them around, got them real coated. Forgot to show y'all that and them frying, but this is what they look like after they got fried. Put them with some ranch, and I'm digging in, and I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Suggs and Irvin broke into the apartment through the back door. It was around 4:30 in the morning. India woke up, and what happened next is something that Terry Kinamore later described in court from what she heard on the surveillance audio. Suggs allegedly fired multiple shots into India's chest, killing her immediately. Her son, Kyron, was killed before he ever took a breath, and the man lying right there in that apartment, the man who was supposed to be their family, said nothing or did anything consistent with a person who had just watched the mother of his children get shot.
I walk in every room as myself. I don't walk in any room as anyone else. I'm not cowering, I'm not speaking soft, my voice doesn't change, it sounds exactly the same way. I'm walking as myself and proud, and I speak for us, and that gives me a joy.
Suggs and Irvin fled immediately, and the apartment was left ransacked. Drawers pulled out, things moved around, the whole scene arranged to suggest that this was a break-in that went wrong. He crawled out from wherever he had been hiding. He found his mother, and he called his grandmother. A 911 call was logged at 4:33 in the morning, and what came out in court testimony later is one of the most revealing details of this entire case. On that call, you can hear Warren in the background. He was not screaming or panicking, he was coaching the child. The boy reportedly asked Warren what to say, and Warren told him, "Just tell your Nana to get here." That is a man who knew exactly what had happened, what was coming, and was already managing the scene from the very first moments.
Ow.
No, wait, you gotta come back.
Okay.
Come back.
I can wait video.
Be quiet, Ma. Be quiet. He on live on Facebook. Oh. Oh.
Doing the floss.
You doing a what?
Floss.
Your cousin Keisha on here. Say hi, Keisha.
Hi, ugly teacher.
Oh, stop that. Say hi, Danielle.
Hi, Daily.
Come here, come back. Say hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. What is Jess here?
Yeah, Jess on here.
Oh.
You see her name? It's right there.
I don't see her.
Huh?
I don't see her.
It's right there.
Let me see closer.
Mom.
If you don't come be with me right now, I'm gonna blow your mama car up. And I'm gonna tell her I did. Because I'm gonna tell you she never brought him in this world.
When police arrived shortly after, India Kinnamore and her unborn son were pronounced dead at the scene. Warren spoke to officers and gave them a description of the intruders. He also gave them details about the weapon. Prosecutors say that information was false because he was already running the cover story before the body was cold. The staged burglary might have worked with a less thorough investigation. On the surface, it had the right elements: forced entry, a ransacked apartment, and a grieving partner at the scene, cooperative with police. But Coleraine Township detectives and Hamilton County investigators started pulling threads almost immediately. The attack was too specific. Nothing of real value had been taken from the apartment, despite the scene looking like ransacking. Every shot had been directed at one person, a 9-month pregnant woman asleep in her bed on the morning she was scheduled to give birth. That is not an opportunistic crime. That is a targeted killing dressed up as something else.
I'm gonna block on my motherfucking phone tomorrow, Yvette.
All right, Jody, damn.
Stupid ass, man. I can't believe you. What the fuck you doing? Sitting on the phone telling them all my personal business? You on the phone talking about, yeah, I know you still living with your mama. I don't want to hear that shit.
I think I'm going to just be single until Jesus come. And then I'm going to just ask him, do he want to be with me? Because at this point, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm about to cry just thinking about it. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Over the next 2+ years, investigators built a case from the ground up. They found cell phone location data that placed Irvin's car near the scene, video footage from around the apartment complex, dozens of witness interviews, financial records showing Warren's desperation, and the group chat messages. Then, prosecutors say the 3 men had worked out the plan in writing, including the logistics of the break-in, the timing, and each individual role. There was also the bereavement leave request sitting in an employer's records time-stamped before India's death. But while that investigation was quietly building, Warren was doing something else entirely. He was grieving out loud on social media. 15 days after India was killed, Warren posted on Facebook, "Baby, I'm hurting bad off this one. I love y'all." Months later, around Valentine's Day, he posted again, called her My Valentine Forever. Multiple posts across months, all carefully curated to look like the grieving partner, someone so devastated by loss that he kept coming back to it publicly. Prosecutors viewed every single one of those posts as deliberate deception.
Follow me. Don't follow me. Oh. Is that white boy?
My brother be sorry he can't tell me no. Why? You be sorry you can't tell me no?
That's why she had those guns.
Get right here.
Meanwhile, Terry Kinnamore was watching all of it and waiting. By October 2025, investigators had compiled enough that Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office filed a Bill of Particulars, a formal court document laying out the specific facts of the conspiracy. It stated plainly that India was asleep when Warren's associates drove to their home and came in and shot and killed her and her unborn son. It named Warren as the orchestrator, Suggs as the shooter, and Irvin as the getaway driver. And it put Warren's motive in writing, a baby he did not want. Everything he thought he had buried came back up. In August 2025, a Hamilton County grand jury handed down a 13-count indictment on all 3 men. 2 years and 5 months after India Kinamore was killed, Kayvon Warren, Robert Irvin, and Lamar Morris Suggs were charged with 4 counts of aggravated murder each. 2 counts for India, 2 for her unborn son, charged as a separate victim under Ohio's fetal homicide law. And on top of that, each man was charged with murder, felonious assault, and burglary.
No, we got dishwashing liquid, but we ain't got no shit for the washers. That's what I meant. I want you to do dishwashing liquid. No, it's gonna be bubbles everywhere. You got a lot. I can't believe my hair look like this. And I just got my shit done Saturday. Yeah. I gonna ride to the end. Yeah. Don't get on here and not tell me happy birthday. I don't care if you told me already. Tell me again, because it's my birthday. Period. Don't get on here and not say happy birthday.
Warren and Suggs also faced weapons under disability charges because prior convictions had legally barred them from possessing firearms, both of them. Suggs was already locked up at Lebanon Correctional Institution when the indictments came, serving a 3-year sentence for a separate weapons charge from 2024. Warren and Irvin were arrested and each held on $600,000 bonds. When Warren and Irvin appeared in court for their arraignment, India's mother was there, and she said exactly what she had been holding for over 2 years. Warren's defense attorney, Clyde Bennett, pushed back at the bond hearings. He argued that his client wanted the child, had a full-time job, had no significant criminal history, and had not fled the city, even though he knew for 2 years that he was being investigated. His position was that the evidence against Warren amounted to guilt by association, based on messages that also contained the names of the other 2 men. The prosecution was not persuaded, and neither was the judge. In December 2025, Judge Jennifer Branch granted a no-bond motion for Warren following emotional testimony from India's family, including her grandmother, who described the morning she received that call from a 6-year-old boy. Warren is currently being held without bond at the Hamilton Justice Center. His trial is tentatively scheduled for May 2026. If convicted, he and his co-defendants each face life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now, it's worth stepping back for a moment because this case doesn't.
Yeah, they really fucked my hair up and it ain't no fixing it till I get back home. So somebody can put my shit back on, they pushed my shit back. Yes, got 8. Oh, period. Period. Fucking period. Period. Fuck happened to you? You need to stop. You was supposed to be in here standing on tables and shit with me. Cause I got so drunk last night. I'm scared to get drunk again today. Yeah, I see my little birthday glass. So cute. I'm sorry. It's cool. Whole summer is ours, Pooh. Whole summer is ours, Pooh. We outside. Baby girl, don't pretend.
Now, it is worth stepping back for a moment, because this case does not exist in a vacuum. In November of 1999, former Carolina Panthers wide receiver Ray Caruth orchestrated the shooting of his pregnant girlfriend, Cherika Adams, in Charlotte, North Carolina. The motive was nearly identical. He did not want the child or want to pay child support. He was already financially stretched from obligations to another child. Cherika had refused to terminate the pregnancy, and when persuasion failed, Caruth hired a gunman named Van Brett Watkins, paid him to fire into her car while Caruth's own vehicle blocked her in so she could not escape. Cherika survived long enough to call 911 and name Caruth herself before slipping into a coma. She died a month later. Her son, Chancellor Lee Adams, was delivered via emergency C-section and survived, but was left with cerebral palsy from oxygen deprivation during the attack. He is now in his mid-20s and requires full-time care. Caruth fled when Cherika died, was caught hiding in a car trunk in Tennessee, was convicted of conspiracy to commit murder, and served nearly 19 years before being released in 2018. The overlap between that case and this one is not incidental. It is a pattern of unwanted pregnancy, financial pressure, a partner who refused to abort, hired accomplices, a staged crime scene, and a calculated public face of grief or denial while investigators worked in the background. Intimate partner violence is, statistically, one of the leading causes of death for pregnant women in the United States. That fact does not make headlines the way individual cases do, but it sits underneath all of them. India Kinamore did not have a complicated life, nor was she involved in anything dangerous. She was a 26-year-old woman who wanted to be a mother and loved the people around her completely. A memorial scholarship in her name now helps other women pursue higher education, which is exactly the kind of legacy that reflects who she was. Her 6-year-old son, the one who found her that morning, the one who called his grandmother and said his mommy had been shot, is growing up without her. Terry Kinamore visits the grave where India and Kyron are buried together, and she says she told her daughter the news when the arrests finally came. The trial is coming, and when it does, that courtroom is going to hear everything, the group chat messages. India Kinamore deserved to hold her son, and she deserves for everyone to know what happened to her. What do you think about this devastating case? Do you think India probably saw any red flags and ignored them? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Also, click on one of the cards on your screen to see more content like this. See you in the next one.
My shit fluctuating. What's playing on me? Shots take 2 seconds.
What you got next, DJ? Cause mine needs to go.
Me some seafood. I got me some salmon. I got me some crab legs. I got me some, what else I got, Sean? Some lobster. I got me some sausages, some eggs,
Sausages.
some potatoes,
Sausages.
and the fat bitch Sean. Sorry, no.
Sausages.
Sean left the motherfucking corn on the cob. Hell, that's the most important part.
I always do. Every time I get boiled, I always flip corn. I don't know how.
Nah, I'm perfect because I only eat like one piece of corn anyway and be done with it.
That's why I forget it.
But them potatoes and that stuff, you ain't even make the sausage.
Oh, we didn't.
My sister talking about, oh, roaches. Okay, gotcha. Oh, we got some scrimps too.
Oh, seafood. Roast.
Yeah. Shit, Israelites, so she can't eat that kind of shit. I don't know. That's on the camera.
My ears ain't drunk yet.
Man, you seen how it was last night. I don't want to redo that. Where the what go? Bitch, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be in your.
Turn what?
So I ain't trying to be in your life.
Bitch, you can be in my life.
Nah, baby.
Cause he irritating as fuck. Got me cooking on my birthday though.
Here you go.
Like I'm supposed to be getting catered too. What the fuck?
Why they keep doing it in y'all live?
Lucy, you had to bring your stuff.
Who?
I was talking to Mookie. You boil your sausages? Hi, Juicy. I don't know what Jaleesa listening to, y'all. Did you cook my crab legs?
Chill. You said what?
This bitch just told me to chill. Make some Haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Thank you, Juicy. I don't really know what it's about. What's wrong?
Damn.
Gotta have my onions. Makes everything so much better. But make sure that back door locks, because if a bear come in this motherfucker, because y'all got garbage out there, I know something. Huh? It's definitely garbage out there. A whole lot of it. No. No. But life's good. But bitch, well.
Doesn't help.
Sean.
What?
No. My little connection getting shitty. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like you gotta eat lettuce in our house.
Sean. Don't start with me, okay? I took the top off. This make me miss the show. Some seafood. I took the top off. I'm drinking like hot sauce. We got some shrimp, some lobsters, some crab legs. I love you too. Thank you. talking about what Sean cooking his famous seafood boil. You better know it. He sure is. He said it ain't his famous one because he ain't got the right shit. Boy, we went to Kroger's. You could got the right shit. I'm sick of my motherfucking phone keep saying. Huh? No, my phone keep reconnecting. I get off here.